Down at the Sunset Grill. Alright, we did find a place. I just decided to just shut off there. Let me take you back. Alright, someday soon we're gonna get out of here. Okay, if I can get back into, like, you know, that. Oh, the rain is stopping. Yes, it just all of a sudden just like boom. It was like a sun shower, but it was like about 5 minutes. You know, I remember. I mean, a lot of people. I just don't understand the big drop off and stuff like that. I mean, and again, I do like to thank Deborah and yes, and Jerry. I mean that. You know, I mean, it was very inspiring. I'm not the kind of person who lies. You know, and I do joke around a little bit like that. And I'm very loyal to, you know, to people who inspire me, who help me out, and, you know, will give me a little push. And there's also a band push, and I think we do have a push. I don't know, we don't have the lead singer for from Dio, but he's a nice guy. I do have Andy Brooks. Andy Brooks is a nice guy. You know, we got a little bit into there, a little bit into. I mean, we were big around here with the community at a time here, but like I said, my journey was, you know, try to get to a place, you know, where we can help out, because I do have like credentials. I have credentials, and I was once like known. I was pretty, like, you know, I mean, things. I mean, it was like I would know exactly where to go, like when the rain came. You know, I would have a place, like, you know, back in my community when I was like, you know, kind of like, you know, people knew me. It's like, you know, and it did favors. You know, I was just thinking, because I remember, like I said, doing the show, I went all over the place. I even went to this one gentleman that I know all his brothers growing up, and I remember, like, when we were kids, you know, the cellar was all painted with stars and black and all. It was like really like a psychedelic little place and stuff like that. But I remember talking to him for a while. You know, it was kind of before I did this show, and everyone, all the people there, the rabbits. We have the rabbits. This is where Zach had his party. I'm sitting right in the spot where Zach sat. And I mean, it's a start. You gotta grab anything. You know, if there's someone who we're not putting it on anybody. You know, we're not putting it on anybody. You know, it's our hole here. And, you know, we did it. I guess, you know, because it was just honest about a lot of things. It was a journey of, like, you know, getting back to, like, just stability and, like, fairness. I just didn't see that. And there's something wrong. This picnic table is a little bit wobbly here, but these are good picnic tables. There's a lot of them. Must be about 12 here, I would say 12. And I guess I can mention that story. I guess when I was about 12 years old, I grabbed a picnic table from Prospect Park. It's a big hill up here. Myself. It was heavy, big wooden, heavy picnic table. Drag it all the ways down, like, you know, at the bottom here. That's where the houses are. That's where my house. There used to be big trees over there anyway. Anyways, but yes. When I was talking to Deb, there was a few incidents during the week. I just couldn't believe it, because I'm high. I thought I was like sort of like back where I could be, like, you know, in there somewhere in there, because I know I've been there. I know what it's like. You know, I know what it's like to be accepted and all that kind of stuff. And because we did zany videos and all that kind of stuff. I mean, here, like I said, at the time, I thought they were funny. I thought they were cute. I thought, you know, I thought I'd be in. Just like when I first started doing the show, I said, this is going to be a cakewalk. I said, you know, I mean, geez, I have a little acting, you know. I mean, I must be in people's memories and stuff of what I did at one time. And you can't get a good pizza in this town. I mean, I tried to defend this one place that we got a pizza from last night. You know, I kept on saying, it's good. The cheese is grande. It's good. And, my mom, she's like, oh, it's terrible. I'm like, no, man, dough's cooked good, everything. I was just trying. And then, I got up, I got heartburn and everything, and I'm saying to myself, hey, maybe it was shitty, maybe it was. I mean, maybe I was just doing that, to keep the peace. But, your mom always knows. Your mom knows best. And like I said, doing the opener there, I wanted to get into something, some kind of feeliness, I mean, sure, they pushed me back so far. I mean, and I thought I was going to be in. I thought, I'd be someone in the future, that could get things done, whatever. I mean, obviously they're getting it done on their own. I mean, they could just put up buildings just like that. And I sat there and dreamed about something. I mean, little station there, but the news. Listen to the news. They're just going back and forth. You can't even get stories about people get a dream vacation from Alabama to to Florida, to hold the sand, they remember it their entire life, And yes, the guy was disabled, was in a wheelchair and stuff like that. And we understand Troy, they're doing something with disabilities and all that kind of stuff. And we understand frictions and all kind of stuff. We understand the talk radio, the WGY over there, whatever, the 1300, this, that. And, they, the Dicker and all these people, they got to handle the situation. I don't want to start talking about things that my new audience, probably just don't understand. But yes, we want to change directions. Maybe start it off as we're 12 again, And looking at the timer here. All right, it's gonna be a little bit short show. No big long-winded show like yesterday. And all that goes on my YouTube. But we realized something. We realized, after all this time, we can't even go to people's walls and just kid around, just say hi and all that, So all this journey, all these things, what we learned. We now know. We now know. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. But at least it's good to know.